just little ones. To which I replied, well, I'm trying to send a message back to where they came from. Lois, dear, that none who venture here ever return alive. Now, meanwhile, back at the ant colony, in days that followed, I figured that the only logical explanation was that in Lois's mind at that time, there had to have been a certain Staff Sergeant York who was getting to be too old to be a soldier ant anymore, so middle management made him an overseer. He stands at the entrance to the ant colony with his little clipboard, and he clocks out all the scouts as they go out to scout. Clocks them all back in again when they return. You got 12-hour shifts. And Staff Sergeant York is quite distraught, as well he should be. Scout Team Victor, with Abernathy, Jones, Williams, Wilson, and Cordova, are way overdue. Way overdue. All the other scout teams are returning on time, according to schedule. And the night is falling. And so of every scout team that is returning, Staff Sergeant York inquires, Page, Swanson, McDermott, have you seen my boys? Abernathy, Jones, Williams, Wilson, and Cordova? And they all reply, why, no, Staff Sergeant, we haven't. McDermott pipes up, they're not in our sector, Staff Sergeant. Very well, carry on, says Staff Sergeant York. But he mutters under his breath, where could they be? You're not worried, are you, Sarge? Asks Page, leader of Scout Team Scrupulous. Nah, don't worry, they'll turn up, says Staff Sergeant York, as he looks yet again at his watch. You didn't know that about ants, did you? Yeah, they were watches. So in order to appear nonchalant about it, Staff Sergeant York remarks, say, why don't you guys go chow down, get yourselves some shut-eye. Which is impossible for an ant. They don't have eyelids. Come on. This lame-ass comedy routine. I figured I could just throw that in there. Why not? After all, this whole thing is anthropomorphicological anyways. No pun intended. No, wait a minute. Of course that pun was intended. You do realize I'm just making all this up, right? Actually, I'm lying? Ants do no such things. So anyway, finally, the last crew arrives. And we're about to witness the final curtain as all hope fails. Garrisetti, Jorgensen, Jenkins, and Shorty. Yeah, even ants have nicknames. And Shorty, even for those itty bitty little ants, yeah, he's on the short side. And the Sarge pipes up, Garrisetti, have you seen my boys? Abernathy, Jones, Williams, Wilson, and Cordova? Puts Garrisetti on the spot. So he lets him have it both barrels, straight up. Did you know, Sarge? Haven't you heard? Scout Team Victor, all of them, were last seen around 09:30 this morning, disappearing into that giant crack in the Great Wall, 9 clicks north of here. You know the one staff sergeant has shoot every ant in this colony by now. It's the one where none who ventured there ever return alive. In a little cafe just a half a mile north of the border lived a humble gal with tired feet taking orders. Every day of her life passed by in solitude and grace as the sun went down and rose again in that place. Now destiny was playing cards with his buddy Fortune, who lost at a hand exceeding table stakes. And the powers that be cut a deal with Lady Luck and fate, that Fortune must pay every penny that destiny takes. Oh, the powers that be, they're watching over you and me. Still got a trick up their sleeve, if we only believe. Appeared in the doorway of that little cafe, and she greeted him with courtesy and faith. When he looked in her eyes, he said, "Darling, I've come to take you away from this place." When she asked him his name, he replied, "Just call me Ace." Whoa, the powers that be, they're watching over you and me. Still got a trick up their sleeve, if we only believe. 20 years have gone by, she has never regretted a second. My, how everything changed from the moment adventure beckoned. Now from dawn until dusk every day, she has everything it takes. And all over the world she is simply known as the Face. whoa, the powers that be, they're watching over you and me. Still got a trick up their sleeve, if we only believe. Now we're at a little cafe just a half a mile north of the border, at a quiet little table in a dusty, dark-end corner. Fake stealing cards, Lady Luck is looking over his shoulder, and fortune must pay every penny that destiny takes. Yes, fortune must pay every penny that destiny takes. Yeah, I drink liquid rust for breakfast. Mix it in with gasoline, and then I chew on old men's bones for lunch, baby. Yeah, I grease them down with Vaseline. And what I eats for dinner, whoa, bounces round like a trampoline. I got a junk food diet, baby. Oh, worst case I've ever seen. Yeah, it's worse than sugar, baby. It's worse than caffeine. It's even worse than smoking, baby. 10 times worse than nicotine. It's those polytriglycerides and that BHT. I got a junk food diet, baby. Oh, worst case I've ever seen. I tried to kick him over once or twice, baby. I just could not get free. Then I had me a blood sugar crisis, baby. In the end, it nearly took me. Then came my hour of decision. I had the junk food diet, heebie-weebie, heebie-jeebies. Oh yeah. I got a junk food diet, baby. Oh, worst case I've ever seen. Oh, I forgot to mention, Lois and I broke up shortly after that itty bitty little ants episode, or incident, or whatever you want to call it, as heartfelt soulmates sometimes do. Last I heard, she's dating some guy who's trying to save the whales, which just makes more sense. What, I got you? You fell for that one? Yeah, when ants wear watches. All right, this is for all you fathers with daughters. loved to watch her play in her sweet, familiar way. Those little hands and feet, her eyes so quick to greet, Consuelo en el viento, Alessandra, oh delicia, que tal porque ella fuera mía. I called her yesterday, left a message by the usual way. She misses Daddy very much. It's just we're out of touch. Consuelo en el viento, Alessandra, oh delicia, que tal porque ella fuera mía. If a man were to give all he possessed for this love, it could never, ever be enough. For this love is stronger than the grave, my love. This love's flames are raging flames of burning fire. Set love as a flame to your heart, dear one. Set love as a jewel upon your arm. All the mighty rivers cannot quench love's flames. There all the flooding rains may quench love's fire. Love's flickering, awesome flame, heavenly fire. Set love as a flame to your hearts, dear ones. Set love as a jewel upon your arms. All the mighty rivers cannot quench love's flames. Ne'er all the flooding rains may quench love's fire. Love's flickering, awesome flame, heavenly fire.